This is the Xbox One 2 terabyte.
This is the Xbox One, as we announced this earlier today. Now, this is the very first unboxing of this console. In fact, I had to get a knife because it's all sealed up from one of the front of the gentlemen here on set. And what I want to do is I kind of want to go through here. You can see me slicing it open. And Carl's going to tell us a little bit about the design and kind of what we can expect, because you're going to be surprised at what we have here. So Carl, why don't you go through and tell us what we got?
So the design of the new Xbox One S, it's been nearly a 3-year process.
Wow.
And so
this is like a final
this is the first time I've done this. So if I screw it up, I'm sorry, but this is the very first time. So go ahead.
Okay, so it we had a bunch of goals. First of all, we wanted to really make this thing as small as possible. So it's 40% smaller. So in order to do that, the design and engineering team worked close together to from the inside out. Starting with doing things like integrating the power supply, so getting that on the inside, really making it efficient. And then we've actually pushed the envelope of injection molding. So to create that case, we call it a unibody design. So it's a very complicated injection molding tool, but by doing that, we have a very structurally sound, compact form.
That's pretty badass. So a little power button there.
So I want to point a couple things out here, Jeff. Is the power button it's an actual physical button. Go ahead and click that, and you can kind of hear it going there.
Can I plug it in?
So if we have power, we were told there's no power.
Power right here.
Okay.
Wait, you keep talking.
So so you can see the power. The power supplies, and a lot of people wanted to see the back. I don't know if we can get a close up of the back here. But a lot of people wanted to see the ports on the back. And Carl, why don't you go through what the ports are on the back while Jeff kind of goes and plugs things in back there?
Yeah, so
that's how we do it on YouTube.
Yeah, so what we've done is, we have the main power port here. We have 2 HDMIs, HDMI in, HDMI out. We have 2 USBs.
USB 3.
And one of these with an adapter you can plug your Kinect into. Then we also have our Ethernet and an optical port.
Optical audio out, and of course there's.
And then we have our.
Now on the front, we've got a couple things going on here which are really special. Why don't you explain that?
Front there too.
USB port. In fact, look at this. We can pull this label off here.
So the design team, we spent a lot of time listening to the customers. And from the Xbox One, the original one, what we found was that people wanted to find things on the front panel more easily. So this front panel design now, you have the pairing button is right up front. We brought a USB port to the front panel, so it's easy access. On the last one, it was on the side. And then with the idea of choice, with this small, compact, more modern design, we've done something a little extra special.
Yeah, so that's what you'll notice. What's interesting here is there's actually an infrared blaster on board here. I know there's a lot of people that use, they watch TV and control their cable box or their AV system through the X. Plug it in. They plug it in, or excuse me, they want to control. So the IR blaster is there. So if you have a Kinect, you can of course use that IR blaster, or if you don't, you just powered it up.
Oh wow!
There she is.
Glowing.
There she is.
It's glowing.
It is glowing.
I like the glow.
Now I want to point out something. There were some questions on the internet earlier.
Yeah, do you get a controller or not?
Absolutely.
Okay, because it seemed unclear. The video man.
Yeah. So what the video got across that confused a couple of folks was this is our new controller. Now it's the design, of course, is based on our award-winning Xbox One controller. Comes with batteries are included. But what I want to point out here is that this it's got the textured grips under here. But this, go ahead and see it together. This also has Bluetooth on it.
Oh, wow.
So you're using, of course, the proprietary 2.4 gigahertz communication, which we've refined to be faster, and it's much more stable for Xbox One. But if you want to play with your PC and PC gaming, this now has a Bluetooth radio stack on board.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So cook it PC or Windows or Xbox.
So that's what that's kind of what the video was trying to get across is you can buy the Bluetooth controller separately, of course.
Okay.
So we are selling that. In fact, before I forget, I want to point out you saw that we announced, and I know Aaron was on earlier talking about the
Play Anywhere.
No, the controllers you can design, those controllers will have Bluetooth in them. So when you go and design your controller, it will have Bluetooth in it.
Okay, so controllers, you can play anywhere with the controllers as well,
you absolutely can play anywhere. So I was just going through the unboxing. You can see we clerks include an HDMI cable. Now, what we're not talking about, or we haven't talked about up until this point, is this console will do 4K video.
I know, that's right.
So we're really excited about that. So if your system is ready, you have 4K. It does HDR. So some of our HDR games that are coming out, we announced Gears, of course. course, is going to have beautiful HDR, so if you've got a display at home that can do it, this console will do it. Of course, you can use your Blu-ray 4K video, or excuse me, discs in here as well. So this is, and now here's what's really interesting. Put it down, Jeff. You guys are going to want to get a shot.
Do I have to unplug it?
Plug it down, because I want to show you something that's really interesting. A lot of people, let's go ahead and get a nice tight shot of this. A lot of people have asked, how big is it compared to the original Xbox One?
Yes.
This is how big.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Completely.
I mean, look at that.
That's how you hide it at home, right? Because you put it inside of it. So it's like...
But you can see the difference in size is pretty amazing. So for those of you at home that are wondering how much smaller this is, Carl, how much smaller is it?
It's 40% smaller.
It's 40% smaller.
That's amazing. Well, very, very cool, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll leave the new one out so people can see it. Adrian Nelson, great to see you.
Always good to see you.